It's 90 degrees here in LA and it's 120 degrees in Arizona, so of course we should talk about ice hockey.
Ice hockey. Our friend Brad Perry at Brad's Big Adventures recently caught up with a hockey legend. Check it out.
As I was a way little pup, I used to literally turn the TV and watch this guy take the puck and just be like a ballet dancer on ice. And now kids can actually come and do it with him at the Jeremy Roenick Hockey School. Jeremy, this is awesome. I've known you for a long time, but this is really cool where you now are teaching kids what you've always loved to do.
You know, it's always giving back. You know, I've lived here in the Valley since 1996. Even though I went to Philly, even though I went to LA, San Jose, I always came back. And this is what my family has called home. It's important that we give back. It's important that we teach and introduce new kids to this game because, you know, believe it or not, Arizona is a power to be reckoned with right now in the hockey world. And the more I can do to help, the more I can do to introduce kids. And not only that, but get kids to understand it and love it.
You have a great off-ice program that you talk to them about being polite, being gentlemen.
This is not, life is not about a game. It's not all a game. Life is serious. Life is tough. It's difficult. And at this age, kids are very influential. Kids are at that age where it's going to become tough. And they have to know it's important to be a good person.
This is a family affair. Yeah. You got your son in here with you.
My son's here. He loves the game. He loves kids. He loves that interaction. He loves being a leader.
Your wife is working the table. She's
here.
Making sure.
Listen, I have probably the best crew in all of hockey camps across the country. Yeah. It's a factory. It's a machine, and obviously you have to have the people that you trust. Yeah. And I have a great team. Every time we're on the ice, I have 5, 6, sometimes 7 coaches on the ice, making sure these kids have the utmost attention. They know what they're doing right and they know what they're doing wrong. And you know, we got this thing running like a fine-tuned engine right now. And this being the first time in Scottsdale, I think really cool. I think it's great, and I think we're going to move on and continue to have this every year, more of a 5-day camp rather than a 3-day camp.
When you were little, did you ever think that you would be doing the Jeremy Roenick Hockey School and having apparel, your name
on it? Let's say I hoped, right? So, you know, and I was the same guy, Brad, when I was a kid. I was doing these camps. You know, I was the one that was, you know, watching the pros come and do their thing and signing autographs, and I was the wide-eyed guy. So, you know, it was like sitting in English class and signing my signature, figuring out how to sign my signature rather than, you know, learning about punctuation.
I saw Brad Perry. Are you saying I get to come and skate with the adult?
Listen, we were just hoping that you were going to show up. Yep. So we were going to hope you were going to show up. So get your skates on, see how you max out on the little blades.
Oh, I got to skate.
Well, hey, maybe you might be able to beat a couple of these kids, these 7-year-olds that are out here. You got a good chance.
Jeremy, thank you. This is awesome being here.
Awesome.
Again, it's Jeremy Roenick, you know, hockey school. What more can you ask for?
And it's the real Brad Perry, by the way.
You know, Brad, among many talents that he has, is a good hockey player.
He's a good hockey player. Hi, Brad. Brad is joining us from Arizona. Hi.
Hey, Brad.
Hi, you two. How you doing?
We're doing great.
How are you doing, really, is the question.
How you doing?
You know, I'm melting. I'm going to be honest. I came here and I was probably a couple of shades lighter. But now with 110 and humidity at 54%, I just pretty much have melted.
Yeah. What was it like for you to be on the ice with somebody that you grew up watching?
It was great. Jeremy Roenick is just the nicest guy you ever could meet and very big-hearted. But when it comes to kids and teaching them the fundamentals of not just playing hockey, but of life, it was just great to sit back and watch him. And as I said in my interview, I used to watch him when I was younger, and then I played ice hockey, and I never thought I'd have a chance to actually be friends with him. So we're very good friends now, but to see him in another light of working with kids, I mean, it's amazing what the guy can do and how great he is.
It's always cool to find a professional athlete who has a big heart and really wants to do something other than just make a lot of money and play a professional sport. But I want to talk about you for a second, because you're a freak of nature, because you're totally athletic and
That's generous.
he's an amazing singer. He knits. He actually knits. Okay.
I know he knits.
This man can do it all, and of course he's on the ice with Jeremy Roenick. The one thing that I remember about my hockey experience, which was very short, by the way.
Oh, we're talking about you now?
Me, yeah, with the Anaheim Mighty Ducks, was that I couldn't believe how fast these guys are on the ice. Okay, now you're a good skater. You know how to skate fast. You know how to do this, but the speed of which the way they do their thing, it's incredible, isn't it? Now we're back to him.
I tell you, it's a lot of practice, and I mean, I played for, how long? I played hockey for almost 7 years, and then played semi-pro up in Canada. A lot of people don't realize that, but getting on with these guys now who've been staying in shape, because I mean, I'm like Carlos. I just pretty much stay in shape by eating donuts and smiling. And so
It's a good program.
Yeah.
For some people.
it is. But no, actually, yeah, getting on the ice and watching these guys move around, especially at Jeremy's age. I mean, Jeremy's almost my age, and he still can move around, and it's great. And so it's a lot. But it's another little trait I have that I love doing that, okay, I will say it. Carlos taught me, so I just had to say it.
You both are liars, and I love you
We
for
sit on
it.
thrones of lies.
You both sit on a throne of lies, but I appreciate it. Brad, good to see you. Thank you for sharing that story
Good to
with
see-
us. We'll see you soon.
And the next time we talk with you, Brad,
Thanks
you
for
can share
having
with
me on,
us.
guys. See you
You
later.
can share with us your secrets of what's behind you there on that bar.
No, we will not talk about it right now.
It's everything Carlos taught me.
Yeah,
Yes, there
I'm
you go.
sure.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Bye, Brad.
Cheers, Brad.
Bye.